I have 8 weeks to turn you gaggle of maggots into a well-disciplined cadet unit. From this day forward, your sorry asses belong to me. You will not eat, sleep, drink, blow your nose, or even dig in your butts without my say-so. Know this. Killing is my business, ladies, and business is good.
Bleep, 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 bleep. What are you laughing at, pig boy? You find a piece of candy in your pocket?
No, sir.
What's your name, Tubby?
He's Coach, sir.
East Coast. You know, you remind me of the doughboy. If I poke your stomach, we'll make you go, ooh. You know what? I'm gonna help you make room for lunch, bacon boy. Drop down, give me 30 sit-ups right now. Let's go. Count 'em out.
Let me see that belly roll. 1, Tubby.
1, sir.
Come on, pork chop. 2, Tubby.
Sir.
You's a pure genius.
3, sir.
Who you, Red Fox? No, better yet, you Richard Bryant, ain't you?
What's your name, girlfriend?
Dwight Williams, but boys call me Dick, so you call me Dick.
D, huh?
Yeah, brother?
You like the way I handle these white boys, D.
Oh, yeah.
You think you feel good to see a black man run things, huh?
Malcolm X.
But let me tell you something, D.
Yeah, brother?
Why don't you come closer? I am not your damn brother! Now drop down, give me 20 squad thrusts now!
1, sir.
What are you looking at, ass?
Nothing, sir.
You plotting on me, boy?
No, sir.
Well, let me tell you something, ass. Let me tell you all something. War has made me very paranoid. And when a man gets the eyeball at me, it makes my Agent Orange act up. And I get the urge to kill. Do you understand me?
Sir, yes, sir.
Do you understand me?
Sir, yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Sir, yes, sir.
And what is your damaged muscle head? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
Yes, sir. Actually, he is deaf.
Oh, well, thank you. Now drop down, give me 25 more for speaking out of line.
1, sir.
I'm sorry, Mr. Handicapped Man. I didn't mean to offend you. Do you speak sign language? Can you read lip? Let me break it down. If you don't answer me when I speak to you, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Is that clear, dummy?
3 under.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Yeah, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death. I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops, then find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not 1 but 2, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation. situation is preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness is really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Woo! Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
DQ, baby. Shout out that boy Miggy for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids. D-Face. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Ric Flairing on them. Ric Flairing on them. Ric Flairing on them. Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at. No cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Scotty. I'm back. All right, it's the Roundtable. You know who I'm co-hosted with, the boy wonder, my boy Blue. What's good, Blue? Talk to him.
What's good, man? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate you having me again, my guy.
Hey, you know what it is. There's no Roundtable without you, my guy. There is no Roundtable without you. All right, now listen. I know we haven't had a Roundtable in a long time. All right, a couple weeks. It's not usually our, we usually we pretty religious at doing this thing because we do it pretty big, all right? But listen, it's a big week. It's a big week this week, right? So you know what? So me being who I am, I gotta go get you somebody. All right, I had to go get you somebody. I had to go get you. They call him the Jackson State Killer. That's what I heard. That's what they told me. They was like, you gotta go get the Jackson State Killer. And I was like, okay. And then on the other side, I know Mr. Jones, he's like Jackson State royalty. You know what I'm saying? He's like the Obama of Jackson State. He just walk around. I was kicking it with Mr. Jones one time. He introduced me to everybody that have their pictures in the staff directory. Like everybody who is high up, he was like, yeah, I know him. Yeah, go ahead, talk to him. Yeah, go ahead, talk to him. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. So listen, man, we're going to get right into this. I want you to first give it up for the former quarterback for Southern, the Jackson State Killer. Please give it up for Mr. Bryant Lee. What's going on, Mr. B?
What up, fellas? How y'all doing?
We good, man. We are good. Good to have you on. You're looking nice and clear. Got the Southern gear on. You rocking it. You ready?
But yeah, man, we ready, man. We ready.
That's what's up. Let's go. Listen. And in another corner, in the blue corner, coming all the way from the SIP, the real review, Mr. Jones. What's going on, Mr. Jones? How you doing?
What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on?
It is good, man. Listen, it's glad to have you guys on. I felt that with this rivalry, I had to get people from their prospective school to give us an insight on how, because me and Blue trying to get our SWAC hours up. You know what I'm saying? We just try to get our SWAC hours up. You know what I'm saying? So I felt it was necessary for us to come get you guys, bring you back on. I told you, Bryant. I said I was gonna come get you. I said I was gonna come get you again after the interview. So I had to be a man of my word. So that's what. But I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a good week. Now, how we gonna start this thing off real quick? Breaking news. Deion interviews for the TCU job and has been offered a second round interview. What we talking about? Who want to start? Because my boy Blue broke the news. All right, my boy Blue broke the news. So who wants to pop it off? Who wants to pop it off?
Well, look, I going to say, look, just it's the elephant in the room, right? It's the elephant in the room. All right, it is what it is. Now, look. We all know how college football is. All right, first and foremost. All right, let's just keep it honest before we start getting fandom into this. All right, because first and foremost, I'm Jackson State. Before, after, and even after that, I'm still Jackson State. Let's just get that out the way. All right, because people might get that confused. But as far as the business side of it, it's business. It's business. Okay, and I'm just keep it right there. I'm not going to dive deep and get everybody riled up about that, but it's business. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But it's still the I love regardless.
That's what's up. What you got on B?
Man, I can agree with what he said. Man, when you're doing good, everybody wants you. So man, he is doing good right now. So you got to expect that. So if I don't think he'll leave. I think he gonna stay.
Okay, see, and for me, I'm gonna let you finish it off, Blue, since it was your story. For me, it's like this, right? I just feel like it's a courtesy. At the core of me, yeah, we doing this for clicks, we doing it for the controversy, but I really think it's a courtesy. You want to go Power 5 sooner or later. I don't think his being his first, I would say, like kind of like a invitational interview. You don't want to be like, hey, I'm not taking that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a courtesy type of thing to be like, yo. All right, let me see how this process works. I'm gonna go through the process. All right, cool. I'm gonna stay at Jackson State. That's my opinion on it. I still think it is a news talking point because listen, the right price can make anybody leave. Okay, anybody leave. So that's just it. What you got on the Blue? What you got on the story breaker?
Man, so the 5 candidates who are getting second interviews starts with Tony Elliott, Clemson OC, Matt Campbell, Iowa State head coach, Deion, of course. Their top choice right now is Sonny Dykes at SMU, and then also emerging is Billy Napier from Louisiana Lafayette. Apparently, he is flying up the boards for them. And today, the top 5 list in terms of trending topics, Deion's third. He's behind Napier and Dykes at SMU. So, I mean, he's probably not even going to get offered the job. To be completely honest, I'm going to be honest. The TCU fans really don't want him. They feel like they haven't proved anything. He hasn't proved anything, and that you're not going to pass up a coach like Napier that has won year after year after year for a 1-year head coach right now, even though all the stuff that he brings on the recruiting trail. But there is real mutual interest, but right now I would say he's taken the second interview at least. But I would imagine they're going to go with Napier or Dykes over Deion 1,000%.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, my thing before we move on to the next topic is this, though, Blue. Let me say this. If you can't ignore what Deion does in recruiting. That's my only thing. He can. I keep saying he can sell ice to an Eskimo in Alaska. Like that's how good Deion is. Right? It just is what it is. So I think he's always going to be in the conversation just simply because of what he can do in the recruiting aspect, in the trail he's blazing at Jackson State with the recruiting, #1 FCS class, first year doing it, and he's winning at the level he's winning at. It's kind of like, do you want to get him when the price is really high, or do you want to get him when the price is cheap? And the price is cheap right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he stays at Jackson State for 3-4 years, you got to, and he continues this winning, you're going to have to bring the bank. You're going to have to break the bank because I'm proven now. So that's what you're dealing with. All right, listen, let's move on to week 10. Week 10 quick recaps. Everybody picks a game that they want to talk about. Me first. You know where I'm going with Andrew Body. Bro, come on, Andrew. Like, I am an Andrew Body fan. My man's let me down. I felt like I think as a team, they're young. They showed heart. They played hard. I think that's the most points Jackson State has given up in the whole season was 21 by that young team. I want to blame the OC as well. I mean, when you got a running back going for 23 carries, 198 yards, that lets me know he probably could have got 270 if you didn't go away from it in the second half. So I'm still on the Andrew Body bandwagon, but the offensive coordinator, he got to do better for me. That's my game. Texas Southern and Jackson State. And you can take it. I know you want to take that too, Mr. Jones. It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I want to take that game as well too, you know, because that game really showed me something because that was a trap game. You know, that was a trap game. But it showed me poise, you know, especially, you know, without having, you know, the head coach at the helm, you know how that goes anyway. So pushing through. But that boy Body, he showed me something. Now if he get his accuracy together, you know, that's all I'm saying. If he gets some accuracy together, it was a couple of plays where folks was open. He just missed them just because of the pass. But other than that, you know, I was glad to beat Texas Southern but that was my game. I want to recap.
That's right. What you got on Lee?
Man, I think I'm gonna stick with that game too because Texas Southern been down for so long, man. And in Texas, man, lately it's been PV.
Yeah.
So the fact that Texas Southern, and I don't believe in moral victories, but I think that definitely helped boost their recruiting and stuff too, you know. And honestly, man, if prime time come to your stadium, he gonna bring a crowd, whether they on his side or not, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely helped Texas Southern out though. The quarterback, he did play good. I still think they're a couple of years away, but yeah, that quarterback he showed some signs. So I think with him he'll just have to stay consistent, and stay improving every week.
Kendrick says, "Boo." What you got, Boo?
Man, well, since y'all all stuck with the same game, I'll give you like two that really stuck out to me. First was FAMU Southern, because that one for me was the biggest.
That. He didn't want to talk about that. Go ahead, Blue. He didn't want to talk about that.
Because to me, that was the biggest trap game of the weekend for me. Going on the road at 6 p.m. in front of that crowd with everything to lose for FAMU. That was the game that I thought if FAMU was going to slip up, that was going to be that one. And the defense in the second half, man, I'm talking about that. That was one of those performances that you got to put a plaque up somewhere or something. I mean, they went from Southern driving up and down the field to saying you weren't even getting a first down. They didn't allow Southern to have a single drive over 25 yards in the second half. Not a single drive over 25 yards in the entire second half. That is elite defense. Let's give FAMU some credit. Rashawn McKay did his part. But Bishop Bonnet's a star, man. Listen, he picked the wrong year to be a newcomer. He would have ran away with the Newcomer of the Year award in the SWAC any other year. It just happens to be the year we have like 15 newcomers of the year, and now he's going to get lost in the fray. But the other one for me was the Alcorn game, man. That is a game you cannot lose if you're McNair.
Facts.
That was atrocious. That was atrocious. And first off, let's give Kamari Everett his credit. That boy at tight end is a problem.
Yeah.
He is one of my favorite players to watch in the SWAC. 2 touchdowns from the tight end spot. But for me, what happened to Alcorn? You had the entire SWAC division, your path to the SWAC championship laid out in front of you, and you caught yourself slacking. And for a McNair team, that's the one team I didn't think would overlook a team. I mean, you have all the experience of winning these SWAC championships, getting to the big moment, and you overlook Bethune? What happened? What happened there to me? So for me, I give Bethune all the credit in the world, but for me, Alcorn was a giant letdown for me this weekend.
Hey, man, did Bethune play this spring?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
They didn't. Oh, okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they didn't.
I believe I think the whole MEAC set out.
They did.
Okay then. Okay, because I know Alcorn sat out, but I didn't know if that was, and I know we so far into the season, I didn't want think that, but I think maybe Alcorn not playing this spring might have hurt them for their whole season. Because if you think about it, last year, man, they were pretty good. So don't they have the same team that they had last year?
That boy making excuses. That boy out here making excuses.
No. Look, I don't like Alcorn like I don't like Jackson State. So
wait.
That boy being a hell of objective. Let me be. All right, listen. I want to be super objective. Maybe it's the spring. Hell no. That was 6 games ago when they lost to North Carolina and they almost lost to UAPB. That was way back then. We are not giving it to you. Not even a little bit. But
this is but I say that though to say this. This is not the same Alcorn team that we always see.
That's fair.
So
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Really, be honest with you, yo. That this Alcorn team, like it, it's going downhill from the glory days, and they really had glory years. But just to keep it 100, yo, just to keep everything 100, yo, just going through a little SWAC history for you. Alcorn went up when Jackson State went down. Okay. If you go look at the years, Jackson State had some internal situations that we're not going to talk about. But anyway, when those things happened and we lost a coach that we shouldn't have lost at a time, we also lost a lot of players that not only was at the school, would have came to the school, and a lot of them went down the road. Very successful, along with that new coach that was there before he went to Southern Miss. It was a whole new regime at Alcorn at the right time, and they was clicking. So I just feel like that time is past. You know what I'm saying? It's just getting to another. You finna see the Alcorn that we know that Alcorn is.
Listen, for me, it's still McNair I trust. I'm still gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt of losing the game, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt of being a good coach. All right, let's get into these week 11 games. First one up. Speak of the devil, Bethune and the Glad trash bags, Grambling, right? Because they are horrible. All right, they are bad. Listen, Bethune-Cookman. Okay, first of all, I've learned. My SWAC guards ain't that high, but I know it's hard to win in the hole. I do know that. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm still probably going to go with the Bethune. Grambling just suck. I'm sorry. They're not good. They are not good. It's just not good. They just suck. I mean, but we'll see. I think Grambling's going to come out with great defense as they always do. But I just feel like Bethune has more consistency on offense than Grambling can even think about. And the best game Grambling had was last week in the Muck Bowl against UABB and Grambling. They scored 26 points. They ain't scored that all year. So we'll see how it go. What you got on it, Blue?
Man, I'm on the same boat as you. I know it's hard to go down there and win, but for me, I just don't trust Grambling to score. I mean, who are they going to get production from on the offense side of the ball? Everyone talks about Noah at quarterback. I don't trust him right now. I don't think you can trust him to go win a game. They have no running game. The offensive line's not great. And for me, Bethune's offense isn't the problem. They'll put up points. It's just they don't have a defense to stop anybody, and I don't trust Grambling to take advantage of that. So I still think Everett has a big game. The Keyshawn Bird at running back is going to have a big game. I think Bethune gets another win this weekend.
That's what's up. What you got on Mr. Jones?
Well, I kind of agree. I watched Bethune-Cookman. I watched them up close. You know what I'm saying? And I saw one thing. They got weapons. Mm-hmm. They got weapons. Okay. They got a big boy that will catch everything that come his way. And I seen that too. So he a game changer by himself. Of course, they defense, they still, a work in progress, but Grambling has not shown me anything to be consistently scared of all season. And Bethune-Cookman is coming off a big win, So I say momentum-wise, I'm going to go with Bethune.
That's good. That's good. What you got on it, Lee?
It'll definitely be a low-scoring game. Man, I think Grambling's defense is playing pretty good. I I think with I don't know the big receiver from Bethune.
Kamari Everett.
Yeah, okay. Man, I think they'll definitely have some defensive schemes to keep him out of the end zone. So if they stick to their keys and scheme on defense for Grambling, I think they pull off a slight win. I'm gonna go with Grambling on this one. But like I said, it's gonna be a low scoring game though. So
too easy. Hey, Blue, you doing this game on your channel? I know you're probably not.
No.
All right, give me a score. Everybody give me a score. Hey, at least start it off because you picked Grambling. So start it off. What you got for the score?
I'm gonna go 17. I'm gonna go 17-20 Grambling.
I like that.
Who's that? That was gonna be mine. That was gonna be my score. I was gonna say 2017 Bethune. I'll go 21. I'll go 21-17 Bethune.
All right, what you got, Mr. Jones?
Man, I can't even go over 21. You know what kind of game it's gonna be. So
that was a stretch for the 20.
Now I gotta go with the under. I'm gonna say 17-14 Bethune.
Hey, I'm about to hit the prices right. 1701, Bob. Like, hey, listen. and listen, you know we ain't got no kickers in the SWAC, so I'm gonna go 16-20. All right, I'm gonna go 16-20, Bethune. I don't know how they're getting 16. Somehow, somewhere, a SWAC kicker gonna mess something up. That's all.
It's gonna be a scoop and score on defense for Grambling to win the game.
All right, bet. Next up, Alabama State versus Valley. All right, Alabama State versus Valley. You know I'm a Coach Dancy. That's my guy. I'm a Coach Dancy fan. All right. Yeah, I love me some Dancy. Hey, Mr. Jones, take this one. Pop it off for us.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. All season, Mississippi Valley ain't been doing nothing but getting better every game.
That's fair. Except Alabama.
Every game. All right, Alabama State. We seen what they have, and you seen what they got. Okay, you seen that whole situation is kind of crumbling right now for this whole season. But Mississippi Valley, they defense is scary, and they offense don't give up. So I'm gonna go with Valley on this one.
Wait, give me a score.
Huh?
All right, go ahead. Give me a score. What you got?
Okay. I see Valley winning this one. I'm gonna say 24-14.
Okay, I like that. That's not bad. What you got on it, Lee?
I'm gonna go Alabama State. I love what they're doing at Mississippi Valley. They have been, man. Look, Valley has been down for so long. They've been scoring more, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So I definitely think that they're heading in the right direction. Man, with the Alabama State coach Donnie Hill leaving the program.
Oh yeah, okay. You got about to say he gone. That boy gone.
He gone. With him leaving, man, they got. I think they got some good coaches. I think the coaching that they have there now is going to help them win against Valley. Man, I used to coach with one of the offensive line coach over there at Alabama State, Ashton Green. He got I think he got a few tricks up his sleeves, and also Pat White is there too. I don't know. I think he's the quarterback coach there, but if they let him call some plays, man, this year, I think they go do good. I'm gonna go Alabama State. I'm gonna go Alabama State 28-10.
Okay. What you got, Blue?
I'm going to lean toward Alabama State in this one. I mean, I just personally, I think both defenses are going to be solid. I don't think it's going to be a very high-scoring game. I just trust Alabama State's offense more than I trust Valley's offense. And then the momentum's different. Alabama State believes they can win because they almost knocked off Prairie View last weekend.
That's real.
While Mississippi Valley got their doors blown off by Alabama A&M. I mean, it wasn't even close. Akil Glass still threw for a touchdown tonight over there. But for me, like for me, I would say I trust all the interim head coach, everything. They've been playing harder, and you see this all the time in college football. Teams always play harder for an interim coach because by the time that head coach gets to the point of firing, they've already given up on him for the most part. So I think you're going to see an inspired Alabama State team. I would say they win 27-17 because I can trust Valley's kicker, so they're going to get 17. So 27-17 Alabama State.
All right, so listen, you guys are all missing it. It's Valley's field. That's the key to all this, okay? That's the 12th man. I don't care what. Valley's field is the secret weapon. It's like the Angels in the outfield for Valley. That's what it is. The side gonna move, the player gonna slip just at the right time, and Valley players know just enough pressure. They know just enough pressure to put before they start slipping. All right, so I'm going with Valley. All right, that's my pick. I'm going with Valley. I got the listen. Alabama State rarely lets people go over 30. It rarely. All right. So I'm going to go 27-24 Valley. I swear to God, Quincy, I know you won't hear. He's a Valley player. Lose this game. I'm not picking y'all for nothing else. All right. For real. This is a game. It's at home at your field. Don't lose this game, bro. And Jelani Eason, come to the show. Just come to play, bro. Just come to play. That's the quarterback. Lord have mercy. All right, next up. Fam at UAPB. Listen, is this a trap game for FAMU? Blue, pop it off for me. I know you got the notes. I know you got the stats.
I would say no, bro. Like if there's any other coach outside of McNair that I think has the experience to have his team ready, and I thought McNair had it last week, but apparently I was wrong on that. I think Simmons is going to have his team ready. They have their goals set. They're slowly creeping up them rankings. They have the playoffs in sight. And I don't think they're going to have a letdown against UAPB. If UAPB didn't win last week, maybe, but they're not walking like now. They're not tiptoeing in there. They've already woken up the lion. They know they're coming. They saw what could happen. I think FAMU dominates this one. I think this is the game FAMU finally makes a statement. I have FAMU winning. I would say 38-10 over UAPB.
Ooh, that is just disrespect. Okay, what you got, Mr. Jones?
He said 38.
10.
Man. Well, look, just FAMU, they got a little monster over there. Okay, just being honest, especially on their defensive side. Their offense, and not so much at quarterback. Just be honest. But their quarterback could elevate a little bit more. I could see better play, but that defense, top tier. Yeah, you got to look at it as a trap game, even if you know the facts. And Blue, I see you know the facts, so the facts are out there. Yeah, but at the end of the day, games like this, are they focused? What are they really paying attention to? Are you really caring about UAPB when you're out there and you're smelling that paper mill? Because I don't know if you've ever been out there yet, Script. All right, I don't know if you've ever been out there. I don't know if you've ever been out there to the Pine. All right, when you're on your way there, you're going to smell that paper mill 10, 20 miles away. You're going to know you're close. All right, when you're out there, you smell that, you see nothing but trees and literally acorns. You really just change your tune on caring. So you just got to watch out for those kind of trap games because it's not your environment and you don't care. But outside of that, I'm going FAMU, and I still got them winning comfortably. Still got them winning, closing comfortably, like 20. I say 20, 12, 29, by 9 points. UAPB ain't gonna put up no points.
Okay, what you got on there, Lee?
FAMU, no question. FAMU, no question. Man, I think what a lot of people got to realize is about FAMU, they always got speed.
That speed different. Yeah.
Even back when I was playing, I'm like, everybody on their defense was fast. I'm like, I remember running down the sideline one time playing against them, and I looked to my left, and it's the D lineman. I'm like, man, I know I ain't that slow. I ain't the fastest, but I shouldn't have a D lineman right next to me.
step for step, right?
Yeah. And
That's
then I watched the game against Southern, and man, all I seen was FAMU with speed. I don't think UAPB can stand a chance with that speed that they got at FAMU. The defense is good, so I don't think UAPB go score a lot on them. I'm gonna go 35. I'm gonna go 35-7.
Okay.
35-7.
That's what's up. All right. So everybody got the FAMU sweep. Listen. Let's just keep that sweep going. All right. Listen, ain't no upset alert here. I ain't pushing no button.
Yeah.
Ain't no upset alert here.
No trap game here.
Not even a little bit. But what I do think though, UAPB is going to score more than what people think. I will say that because I think UAPB found a little measure of success with running Skylar Perry as much as they did. Now, FAMU's front line is legit with Savion on that thing, the freshman 92, Isaiah Land there. But where they're weak at, and people don't want to say this, their DBs are not that good. Their safety play is legit. Marquise Bell, Antoine Collier, they're good. I'm not taking nothing away. But that number 11, he is not that good. All right, I know. Listen, I've seen it. I went to Itabena personally. I saw him. He is not that good. Listen, Josh Wilkes can give that boy the business. DeJuan Miller can give that boy the business. Tyron Ralph can give that boy the business. All right, so they have an opportunity to score points. So I'm actually going with, this was my score. That was actually my score, 28-14. I know I did all that ranting and raving, but it's 28-14. And the reason I'm going 28 is because FAMU's going to do what they always do. Hey, Rashawn, don't turn the ball over. Manage the game and get us a nice sizable lead. We'll run the ball out there. We'll run the air out the ball and we'll go home. And we're still in the playoff race. So I think that's what you're going to see going forward in this game. All right, next up. PV had Alcorn in Lorman. All right. Can Alcorn bounce back against the number one team in the West? Boy, go ahead, Lee. You already working your way there. Go ahead.
No way. No.
Okay.
No way. Man, Coach Dooley got something. He got something brewing out there at PV. Man, that quarterback from PV is impressive. They run game impressive. Man, they offense, like, I don't know their weakness on offense.
Hey, that's real. That's real.
It's gonna be a blowout, man. And look, honestly, I feel like Coach Dooley at PV, he's trying to make a statement. So if he can run that score up on you, hit it again. If he can run that score up on you, he doing it.
Oh man.
I feel like, and look, honestly, the PV fans, I heard the PV fans wanted them out of there last year. So I think that's kind of like that chip on their shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to get rid of me. All right. I'm gonna show y'all that I can run the score up on anybody.
Body dotty. Everybody.
Yeah.
So what you got? What you got on this one?
This gonna be a 40-point game.
Ooh, 40 burger.
Yeah.
40 burger.
I think it's gonna be a 40-point game. I'm gonna go PV. I'm gonna go PV.
With all that talking, you ain't going for Alcorn.
School of the Corn. I'm gonna go 45-17.
45. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Wow. Oh man. Whoo, go ahead. What you got on Mr. Jones?
Look, this preview, man, that boy said a slaughter. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
check
You
it
see
out.
what they did to Southern?
But that's y'all.
Hey, watch out now. Watch out now.
I'm just saying, y'all ain't really playing.
I did see what they did to Southern. Same thing we gonna do to Southern.
Yeah, man.
But being honest with you, yo, like Prairie View this year, you know, I don't know anything about the coach as far as like his recruiting or anything, but having this particular player transferring from Louisville, you know, because I know he's making all the difference passes. Yeah. Like, you know, he is the one that's keeping his engine rolling. So I ain't saying that, you know, that coach is making a way at Prairie View per se, but this year they rolling. So that's what it's about right now. You know what I'm saying? And they are rolling big time. And that's what I expect to see in the SWAC championship. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. That's my view of it. But as far as this game coming up, you know, this Alcorn game, it's still Alcorn. And they playing at Alcorn. And Scotty, you ever been to Alcorn yet?
No, I ain't been in the one way in, one way out. No, I ain't been there yet.
And you'll know a game like this, it's gonna be so hard to get down that highway. It's gonna be so hard. If you come too late, you're gonna have to park on the highway and walk into it. And that's a walk. That's a walk of shame you don't want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that game down there in that corn, it's gonna be a different situation when they know something on the line. You know, because nobody got nothing else to do but go to that game. And it's gonna be one of those situations, but I'm still taking Prairie View because they got an engine going, so they got it rolling. I actually got Prairie View winning. Got Prairie View kind of winning good, not as bad as him, but I still got him like 28-19, 28-17.
Okay, 28-19. Okay, I got you locked in. What you got on the blue? I know you the score because you.
Yeah, I won't give my score, but I'll give y'all like a little preview into it. That D-line O-line matchup for Alcorn's versus Prairie View line. If they come out there and play like they did against UAPB, you need to put Felix Harper in a box like the Pope, bulletproof, because they are going to absolutely get after him, man. He is going to be in trouble if they can't block, because Dumas is going to come right through that center.
Yeah,
every single play if they can't block. I mean, that's the matchup I'm most worried about. Felix has to limit the turnovers. The running backs got to stop fumbling. They wouldn't have lost some of the games they lost this year if they just didn't turn the ball over. Fumbles cost them in the first half against UAPB. Fumbles and INTs cost them the last week too. Like you cannot turn the ball over, because Jawan Pass and those running backs are going to make you pay if you turn the ball over. So for me, the O-line for Alcorn has to show up, and you cannot turn the ball over.
All right, I'm rocking with the same thing with you, Blue. I'm going with my previews, and you know where I'm going. Wide receivers and DBs, okay? Listen, that boy Jackson on PV is not that good. All right, so he's not. I'm just saying he's not that good. All right, I've seen it. So I've seen it. He's not that good, but they are very physical. They will play downhill. They will fill that alley with no remorse. No remorse. He got the whole family in there. All right. So everything like that. But my key to this game is going to be simply this. And CJ Bowler and LaCharles Pringle get off, because you're going to need a big game from them. And then on the flip side is that, can Nico Duffy get to the edge and run? Because to me, I think that's even though Dumas is coming in the middle, I think the strong point of that team is they fill that alley really well, and you saw it against Southern. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll give my score and prediction on Friday. All right, moving on to the next game. All right, Alabama A&M and Texas, or Andrew Buddy, however you want to do it. All right. Next, follow-up question: what percentage do you guys give this game's final score will tally over 70 points? All right, a percentage. So it's got to be like 80%, 60%, whatever y'all want to go. I'll pop it off. I say 80%. I'm like 80% on the link. Like, I think this is going to be probably one of the most high-scoring total games. Like, we got Jackson State putting 60 pieces on A&M. You know what I'm saying? So that's something different. But I think collectively, all right, I think you might see this game be in the 40, 45 range, even maybe 50, because neither one of their defenses is that good. And Texas Southern, I think Texas Southern's like ranked last, and then A&M's like second to last. So it's not much to really talk about with this game. So I think this is going to be a high score. Blue, what you got on this on your percentage?
I'll give it 110. I guarantee it. Like I don't trust either of these teams not to. I mean, because you're talking about each team's got to score roughly 35 points.
Yeah.
No way. There is a 0% chance Texas Southern keeps Alabama A&M under that. 0%. They're giving up like 500 yards per game. Akil Glass is going to be throwing touchdowns for like 3 weeks over there. And then Andrew Body, I mean, you saw the A&M D line, right? I mean, they still can't find Shedeur Sanders, man. On social media, nothing. Like Andrew Body's going for at least 500 yards. I give it 110%, 1,000, like easy. 70s. I was hoping you put 90 up there. That'd be a debate. 70s easy, over 70.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Who you got, Lee? That's funny.
I'm gonna go 100%. Hey, but look, I really do like the kid Akil Glass at quarterback at A&M. He a gunslinger, man. He throw that ball all over the field.
Facts.
And actually, I watched him. He played. I forget the name of the school in St. Louis, but I went to one of his games and I was like, man, that dude is a baller.
Back in high school.
Yeah. He man, if they don't stop that dude there, bruh, they gonna be in trouble. 100%.
Hey, what's the score? Give me your score, Lee. What you got? What you got on the score?
Look.
What you got, Lee? What you got on the score?
Man, it's gonna be another 40-point game.
That boy love 40s.
It's gonna be another 40-point game. And anytime you're playing against Texas Southern, you gotta put 40 up, man.
Yeah, you gotta put some points up. Yeah, because they gonna score.
That's what you look. If I'm a Akil Glass fan. If I'm a Akil Glass, you know what I'm calling this? A stat game.
Yeah, facts. Hey, I'm about to get drafted off this game alone. My draft grade is going up off this game alone.
Man, he gotta be 5 touchdown passing. So I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a shootout. 45-42.
Ooh, that's a good game. 45-42. All right, got you locked in. All right, what you got, Mr. Jones? Talk to me.
Man, hey, H-Town is my home too, so I'm always kind of have a little for the home team a little bit, but realistically, it's 100% for what you asking for this total for over 70. Realistically, okay, because we right now know that on the back of milk cartons, we still looking for Alabama A&M defense. I have never seen a defense give up in the first quarter and not seen it. And it's been a long time since I've seen a defense give up in the first quarter of the game. And they really for the rest of the game, they like, man, you tackle him, man, I don't even know whatever. And it's like another touchdown. I said, oh, stop it. And then I got to see the quarterback go Rocky, Super Saiyan 3, God mode, just to lose by another touch. Man, stop it. Okay, so just being realistic about the situation, all right? Because I see what you see, Scotty. All right, I'm watching it too. But at the same time, Texas Southern has always been everybody's stat game. It has. When has Texas Southern? It was your stat game. Look, it was your stat game too. While you're talking, it was everybody's stat game. Your chance to prove that you can score three touchdowns with 350 yards. You did against Texas Southern homecoming.
Big facts.
So anyway, but you know, with the body can score. He trying to score. Let me say that he is trying to score every drive, and he is doing it himself. If nobody else want to catch the ball, he'll run himself. I seen him do it. So I know that they put up points on us. So I know I know what they're gonna do to A&M. At the same time, I know. At the same time, Akil Glass, he low key. Let's be honest. He needs to put up stats this game.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
He needs to. I'm not saying it's all his fault because his team has put him in some unnecessary predicaments this season, but because of that, he couldn't shine like the star that we hear and we know that he could be.
That's
you
fair.
know what I'm saying? So this game is really going to say, okay, yeah, he is that guy that we think he is. I don't care who he did it on. He still did it. So, but I still got them win this game. Look, I still think it's a 48-40. 48-40, but I think Akil Glass will start scoring touchdowns like just ridiculously because Texas Southern defense it does wear down.
Yeah, I think for me, I want to see just want to see fireworks. I really don't even care what the score. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Alabama A&M ain't playing for nothing. Texas Southern ain't playing for nothing. Just give me a show. That's all I'm asking for. You know what I'm saying? Just make. I want to be like, oh shoot, did you see he spit the round 3 times, threw it off the ground, bounced up, and the receiver caught it. Like I just want to see some crazy stuff. Like I really do want to see something that's gonna be like, oh my God, did you see that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't care who wins. I really don't. If it's over, I want it to be like 120 points for all I care. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But moving on, I just want, like I said, I just want to see an entertaining game. I don't care about nothing. Here we go. Game of the week. Game of the week is here. BOOMBOX Classic. You see, I got a Jackson State alum. I got that's all they've been chomping at the bit. That's all they've been waiting to talk about. That's all they've been waiting to talk about all day long. That's all they've been waiting to talk about. All right, guys. So listen.
You see Snacks? Where he at? Over there? He is.
Y'all see it. All right. Break. Help us young. No, you know, my SWAC guy is pretty. I'm coming up there. So me and SWAC guy, we coming up. But explain to us, break down the week leading up to this game. Just talk us through it. How does it look on both campuses? Don't matter who go.
Well, look, ignorant. All right. Ignorant. I'm gonna sum it up to you. Ignorant. Like I can't even. I'm not. There's not there. You know, and I like talking. I'm a wordy guy. Nah, not for this. It's ignorant all the way around. You see what I'm saying? And you know it. It's in the air. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And so when I say that, I say as soon as Sunday come up, and let me know if I'm lying, bro. You hear? As soon as the game over with and Sunday come up, so you walk outside. What they say? Hey, it's Southern week.
that's how I go. You know, it's
Sunday. On Sunday, they say, it's Southern week. I said the game ain't till Saturday. It's Southern week. It's Southern week. And you fit. Hey, when I tell you, I don't know if look. You already know I'm on my route to Baton Rouge. You know, I'd be there before soon. So don't But if the game were in Jackson, I would have seen them flags tonight. Tonight, they would have been here camping out by the stadium. You know I'm not lying. They at the stadium now, taking over all the tailgate spots. Like y'all gonna have to find your own. They brought just as many people as we did.
Wow.
It's so ignorant. That's my summary.
One word, ignorant. What you got on it, Lee?
The band practices on Monday. We meet on Monday. 6 a.m. in the morning. On Monday morning. I promise you, look. It's so serious. The band passes right in front of our dorm. At 6 in the morning, crust in our eyes, we hear J Stay Weak from the band. We waking up. We gotta see this. And you see Southern Band, the baddest band in the land. You see them marching through the on the side of our dorms. They letting us know, man. Look, if y'all don't know, it's J Stay Week.
Wow.
On Tuesdays, look, we go to practice, right? On Tuesdays, you start seeing RVs in the parking lot. On the Tuesday, they cooking for us though. If you hungry, you can't die of hunger because they out cooking. They out cooking on a Tuesday.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness.
And look, honestly, I tell people this all the time. You know, Southern has the Bayou Classic where we playing against Grambling. It's the biggest on paper. The biggest game for Southern,
yeah,
but it's nothing like Southern and Jackson State. That's the biggest game for both teams. Honestly,
that's dope. That's dope.
I'm talking about since Tuesday, they probably had people in the parking lot with RVs. And the old heads, they come back to the practices and they letting you know, hey, it's Jackson State week. If you drop a pass at practice, if you come out there with one ear pad in your helmet at practice, they like, boy, it is Jackson State week. You better get your stuff together.
That is funny. They said,
You think I'm here to play around with y'all? God damn it, I'm not.
he said we not playing around this week. It's Jackson State week. We not playing. Hey, Blue. Now, Blue didn't go to HBCU, but Blue is probably one of the biggest rivalry games in the Power Five. Like, give me your experience, Blue, when you're doing rivalry games, when you're Alabama and Auburn. Like, how is that environment as well? Is it the same like they're describing it going? And what level is that?
So like the Auburn Alabama game is always on the weekend of Thanksgiving. It's always the week that like the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And I mean, as a student, like they leave the tailgate temps up from the weekend before. Whoever we play at home, they won't take anything down. They'll just leave it up for the Iron Bowl because people just won't leave. And the RVs will stay all week and everything. And I mean, listen, man, it's crazy. And listen, I can't wait to go down to the Southern Jackson State game. Hopefully next year I'll be in Jackson because I'll be back living in Alabama. But man, I'm pumped for it. But yeah, it's just like that.
Wow, that's dope. I've never been to nothing that big. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't never been to nothing.
That's because those northern schools don't play real football. It's all about the like southern schools, and we dominate college football. Maryland don't have no rivals.
That Duke and Maryland basketball is real, okay? No disrespect. That Duke and Maryland rivalry is real. Don't play, bro. Don't play us.
Different energy, Scotty. It's just a different energy. It is different, bro. I can't. Look. You gotta experience it, bro. You gotta experience it.
Yeah.
Just walk through the chaos, hey, and just don't choose a side. All right, don't choose a side. Be neutral. All right,
just wear like a black hoodie.
That's the best way to get the best experience, right? Because people, they different fans come out for this game. You hear me? Different type. Man. Tell them like Scotty. I'll be honest with you. There are fans that come out like for the Memphis game, and there are fans that come out for the Southern game. The fans that come out for the Southern game choose violence off top. You just need to know that. Okay, let them know.
How'd you remember on the last interview I had with you? You asked. I said something about that. Man, this is 2000 and I'm thinking it's 2008. We at Jackson State, and pregame, the game hadn't even started yet. This pregame before the pregame, we out there warming up, and I'm on the field, I'm throwing and everything, and all I hear is, "Hey, B. Lee," and one of my go-to receiver, Jay Stu, he was number 88. He was like, "B, bro, don't look back, man. Don't look back. They got a sign. Don't look back." Man, so they keep calling my name. B. Lee. I turn around, and they got a sign. It says, "Sit your ass down." But look, they called me a LSU reject.
Oh,
they said everything. They called me everything but a child of God out there. Put it that way.
Every name in the book. All right, next question, guys. The best BOOMBOX Classic game ever. All right, people in the comments, you guys can put your years in, whatever year you want to say was the best year. All right, I know a lot of people are going to go to that 2010 game, if I'm correct, where like the last 19 seconds, everything was going crazy. Listen, I have gotten probably 20 Instagram messages of the same damn Jackson State video of the 2010 BOOMBOX. I'm so sick of the game. I don't know nobody's name. I know Casey was the white tiger. He was throwing the ball. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see the game like 20. Here they come. Here they come. 2010. Casey year. 2010. I mean, they just rolling in. 2010. I mean, great.
Hey,
2010.
Hey, what about that championship game?
Chill out. Hey, chill out. Hey, Scotty, who is this guy? Scotty, who you got me on here with? Get it. Log off, bro. Log off, man. Bro, that wasn't even a question. Scotty, you ain't even asked nothing.
I just
hey, that game, hey, bro, that game should have went another way, bro. All right, dog. But that game was epic. All right, Scotty. Scotty, do you know about that championship game in Houston?
I do not know. No, I do not. Please.
Let me tell you about this championship game in Houston, right? All right, this is at a time where that 2010 game has we passed that, right? We have moved on. The rivalry is set. We know what's going on at this point. We do not like Southern. Southern don't like us. If you go to Southern, don't talk to me until after the game, and that's only if we win. I'm being real. When we the championship game, we in Houston, right? And it's 12 degrees outside. I'm not lying to you. It's 12 degrees outside. It was one of the coldest days in Houston, and I'm from Houston, bro. It had to be one of the coldest days in Houston ever. That stadium still packed. That stadium packed out on both sides. Man, we in there. All right, because Baton Rouge ain't nothing but a hot skip and jump. But you know, Jackson State, we travel, bro. You know this by now. It don't matter, bro. We try, especially if the weather nice. We in there no matter what. Man, the game epic, right? I'm talking about touchdown for touchdown, touchdown for touchdown, field goal for field goal, everything you want in the championship game, bro. And I'm building this up because it was all this, all right? If I'm lying, I'm flying. Check the comments, all right? You know, I tell you, I'm giving you the real. It was a point in the game. I'm not lying because, you know, I'm there. Everybody in the stadium was standing up. It was the last 7 minutes of the game. The entire stadium was standing up the entire 7 minutes because that's how epic it was. All the way down to the last play of the game, Scotty. Scotty, the last play of the game, bro. Southern scores, bro. They score, we get the ball back. We got one job. Go down here, score a touchdown. We win a SWAC championship. We doing the thing in Houston. We get all the way down the field, Scotty. I ain't gonna say some riffraff happened. All in all, it's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds left on the clock. I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds left on the clock. I know, right? We over here 30-yard line. We got one play. We 4 wide, 5 wide. It's real like this. The entire stadium going slow motion. Ask me in my line. Ask them. The entire stadium going slow motion. We throw it. We go. We flock. We go to the left. Go to the right. Throw this pass. This pass is in the air, slow motion like a movie, bro. No time left on the clock. We got a receiver, dog. Scotty, our receiver, catches the ball out of bounds.
He caught the ball out of bounds?
Caught the ball. Caught the ball? Caught the
best
ball.
player
out of bounds. Out of bounds. No time left on the clock.
Hey, shout out to my boy Dre Joseph. He played a hell of a game at quarterback for Southern that game too.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Bro.
So was he inbounds and then they pushed him out of bounds, or he just flat out called it out of bounds?
Got it. We looking just like you, bro. We watching.
He set up out of bounds.
He caught the ball. When he caught the ball, I looked down. He was out of bounds. He was out of bounds, Scotty. I'm not lying. Look. If I'm lying, read your comments. Like, comments don't like, bro. I'm watching the game. I thought it was a touchdown because that's how we be winning. I don't know if you know that year though, Scotty. That year, every one of the Jack State games we won on some last second touchdown miracle stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. This particular game, bro, he caught the ball. I'm like, yeah, everybody just thought he looked down. I'm talking about all the way out of bounds, Scotty.
Hey, somebody said wide open out of bounds.
Scotty, we ain't been right since now.
Oh, man.
Scotty. Hey, man, he started to celebrate and everything. Boy, out of bounds.
God, he thought he was in. The whole stadium saw he was out, but him.
Man.
Hey, Scotty, they should have gave him a referee shirt, man. He was out of bounds.
Be real though, it wasn't that bad, but he was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Like, he was obviously out of bounds. Let me tell you that. He was obviously out of bounds that we couldn't argue it at the end of the game with no time left on the clock. That's how Southern won that one.
Wow. All right, hold on. Let me see. I think I got it. I'm gonna see. I got him, Tim. Thanks very much. Let me see. This is all right. Hold on. Let me see. I think I got the game right here. Hold on. So I can see what y'all really talking about right now.
Hey, but that was That was definitely a great game, though. No lie.
Oh yeah, it was an awesome game though.
All right, so is this the game? Oh, this is double overtime though. It says 2013-15 annual. So was it double overtime?
I think it was though. It's in Houston, ain't it? Yeah, it was an epic game. That's all I'm saying.
It's the game right here.
Will not have time to go to a second read. Forced to get rid of the football. 3rd and goal.
Tigers know they have 4th down to try to get it in, knowing they need a touchdown to extend this game.
Surprised he's not in the shotgun.
Option, keeping. No gain. Balancier again with a hit. And the game's going to come down to 4th and goal from the 5 for Jackson State.
Well, this ain't lit.
Hey, Scotty, I told you.
Once again, the SWAC championship.
Hey, it's live in that thing.
On the line, Jackson State.
Oh man, I'm hype already.
We do have a timeout at their disposal.
Let me see. Try to get this comment off your face.
Breaking the huddle with 8 seconds, I would call timeout. You have to call your best player.
Hey, you about to lose views with this one. All in Jackson State.
Smart choice in calling the timeout.
All right, let me try to skip it and go. We get to the. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Just overtime. They need a touchdown here to extend the game, or Southern wins the conference. Moore has him wide open, but he's out there.
Oh man.
The flag is down, that's because it's illegal touching.
Oh man.
That's
he
tough.
had him wide open.
Even the announcer said it.
Lost where he was on the football field, drifted out of bounds.
The previous play is under review. Well, they're going to review it, but there's no doubt Gooden was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Really shouldn't even be a flag.
Man.
He was out of bounds.
Yes.
It's a flag if he's out of bounds, comes back in bounds.
Hey, they went to review that. That man was in the second row, the second row of the stands, man.
You see Gooden steps out. Out of bounds, right there. Out of bounds. Plays over.
Oh, that hurts. Oh man, the agony. Man, it's just him and Jesus. Just him and Jesus. Oh,
I was about to say that's the definition of your quote. Him and Jesus out of bounds together.
Just him and Jesus. Just him and Jesus. That is wild. That is so wild.
Yeah, that happened. That was a game. They don't talk about that. I mean, the game was epic though. What I'm saying, it's probably why they don't talk about it too much, man. It was the whole day was live. The people, it was a fun everything. It's just that was a crazy ending. But I guess the more epic story was that the 2010 game, because that stadium was sold out. You know what I'm saying? That was a situation where we found out that Southern had to bring 20,000 themselves, bro. I'm not lying to you.
Wow.
They had to bring 20,000. This is what they do. They brought every time we play, they bring 20,000. And this look, it's people outside that ain't got no intentions of going to the game. They just in the city.
Facts. Just want to be in the atmosphere. Just want to be in the atmosphere.
Look, they be having more people outside the game than inside the game. And it be packed to capacity inside the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Yeah. And I can't even tell you what I think that 2010 game officially, because it's always been a rivalry, bro. But it just got the level that you in now. It's only been around on this at this tier for about 15. Now it's 2020. Almost 20, almost 15, 20 years. It's been serious like this. You know, really in the past 15, 17 years, it just got to a new level. But now it's just bad. All
right, so I got to keep it fair. Everybody's asking me to show the 2010 game, so I got to keep it. I got to keep it a buck. All right, got to keep it a buck. Let's get it.
To be killed. In less than 29 seconds, we scores. I can't believe it. I don't know if my heart can take this.
Right. All right. So about right here.
That leaves a little fellow.
It's 1st and 10. And the Southern Jaguar offense.
29 seconds left in the game.
Jeremiah McGinty, who has had a pretty good game, 4 wideouts and the 1 running back. McGinty, quick throw, Slant. And the slant
Get
is
loose on him.
complete.
Get loose
And
on him.
Mark Hawks is chasing the runner.
That's my dude right there, man.
That boy fast. That boy fast.
The Jaguars take back
Yeah, that's my dude right there. LaQuentin Evans. We call him Usain Smoke.
Woo.
Hey, that was a loud go home too, bro. Look how quiet we are.
He said, "Look how quiet we are."
Hey, but have no fear.
41 to 45.
The white tiger is here.
It is average an allowance of 18 points per game.
And he talked about this play when I interviewed him.
Terrio throws it. Wilder scores a touchdown. Are you kidding me?
You got to be kidding. In less than 29 seconds, we've had 2 offensive scores. I can't believe it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Scotty. That was probably like one of the loudest nights in Jackson, bro, ever.
Wow.
Ever.
I think that was pure coaching. Bad coaching on Southern part. You're supposed to rush 3 people, drop everybody.
Yeah. Now, what are they playing? That seems like a Louisiana kind of.
Oh no! You don't know what's going on? I tell you what's going on, Scotty. We actually playing Southern's go-to little jingle when they like to play. I'm like, that sounds real Louisiana-ish. You know what it is, and we just playing it right back at them. We basically playing what they just played at us when they played "Go Home." We just reversed it back at them, telling them to go home.
Oh.
And you see that we playing an homage to them. If you see us waving our napkins and our towels that we got from nowhere, we're doing that so we can show our respects for our Cajun compadres.
Now, I feel both y'all's paid. Like for both of y'all, both those years, that's just one of those games where you just sit in the stands and stare at like the crowd for like 30 minutes. Just be like, I can't even get up. I don't know what just happened.
What just happened? What just happened?
How many curse words am I saying right now?
Y'all gonna have to be looking like Scotty taking the shower after the A&M game, just fully clothed, just in the shower.
Bro, I was high, bro. Or you can hit him with that the Michigan boy where he's like. So that's crazy. All right, now listen. How big are the bands in this rivalry? How big is that? Listen, I'm not a band guy. I'm not HBC. I don't. So that just ain't my thing.
Well, he already got a little disrespect in already. He already flashed his band earlier when you asked him a football story. He found time to praise his band. I don't know how he did that, but he did. But we do know the truth. You hear me? We know the truth. The Sonic Boom of the South is the #1 band in every category when it comes to bands. This is not a conversation. This ain't got nothing to do with band heads, JSU heads, HBCU heads. This is about people who just know music. All right? This is about people who just know music. If you know music, you got to name some bands. Now, I tell you, it may be in some crazy order when people tell you. You may hear Marching 100, you may hear Southern. It's going to be in some kind of mix. But it's always going to say, Jackson State going to be somewhere in that, and keeping your head above water. It's going to be right there every time, bro. And he knows this. He knows this. So Scotty, I know you're not a band head, and I know people try to defend bands when you talk about football. I know how that feels. I know how that get to you. But check this out. Sonic Boom of the South. They can win the boombox. I can't tell you the last time they lost. Well, I can't tell you the last time they lost a boombox. But I'm just straight up lost a boombox. But I will tell you this: it's not gonna happen this year.
That's like a mic drop. That's like a mic drop.
Hey, poor guy.
Oh man! Hey, Smash got to be in here. He said he don't even believe that his damn self.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real about this band thing. Southern is the baddest band in the land, hands down. But I can give Jackson State some type of credit right here. They have the baddest intro. When they coming into the stadium, they very impressive, very impressive. But you just don't see Jackson State in halftime shows of the Super Bowl. You don't see them in Beyonce videos. You don't see them like you see that jukebox. You don't see them performing at the White House and all of that stuff. That you don't see them. It's a reason. It's a reason for that.
He is unloading
for that. And I'm gonna tell you like this. You see earlier when I said Monday morning is J-State week. It's J-State week. You see about Thursday, Friday is FJ State. That's what they saying.
Somebody said the Sonic Boom was in the Sierra video. That's like meeting a B-list actor. What is that? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? You're in the Sierra video.
Boy, you tough, boy. You tough. Hey, you tough, Scotty.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, oh, you what are you drinking? Oh, purple Fanta. Like, ooh, nobody cares. Who cares about purple?
This boy name dropping stuff from '97. He's just over. I mean, you want to do that? He over here naming accolades from Jet Magazine. And then, bro, we know. I ain't trying to hear that.
Oh my gosh, boy!
Man, come on, it's Southern Week, man. He come with a lot of. I've been trying to play it cool over here, Scotty, but hey, my man's over here. He loose.
It's a rivalry for a reason.
I'm 45 minutes away from Baton Rouge right now, man, and I hear the band playing.
You think it ain't like that at Jackson State, dog? You think? I just told you it starts Sunday morning. You a day late. You start Monday. Remember that, all right? I told you Sunday. I smell it in the air. Hey, don't. You know what? I'll be in Baton Rouge soon. You know what? Find me on the field. I'm sick of this.
We gonna be there. We gonna be there.
Hey, DJ Soundwave. That's why I said purple Fanta. I don't even think nobody knows what that is. That's how random that Sierra video message was. That's what I'm trying to get you to. That's what I'm trying to get you to get the analogy, right?
That was really disrespectful, bro.
Hey, that was Czech Cola.
Man, what are we doing? All right. Let's get it. All right. What does JSU need to do to win? All right. And what does Southern need to do to win? Let's see. I'll go with, since Southern has been dominating for the past 8 years, Jackson State, you go first because you haven't deserved. Yeah, go ahead. So the winner goes last. That's just usually what happens. The winner goes last. So go ahead, Mr. Jones. You pop it off.
I tell you. But look, hey, being honest with you though, just back to football, man. Jackson State just needs to continue just being the team that they are right now. They clicking on clicking on defense on all cylinders. You know, offense is like a car in the wintertime a little bit, starts a little slow, warms up, gets going, just being real. It's being real like a car in the winter. But when it gets going, we talking 0 to 60, and you know what I'm talking about. So, but I do need that car to start a little earlier, per se, in the first half. But outside of that, defense, I know defense is going to bring the heat. So I know what Jackson State needs to do to win, they need to execute. No mistakes. I think they got a good game plan. We need to run the ball. All right? We need to run the ball. We need to find a way to run the ball and get at least 4 to 6 yards on some carries to build that offensive line momentum so we can hit a play action or something. We ain't got to force passes. Because we forcing passes right now because we in must-pass situations. Luckily, we got talent, but that shouldn't even be. That's not football. You feel me? So we need to just make sure we move the ball steadily, make ourselves comfortable. Don't get behind the sticks, and defense need to eat. Defense gonna eat. All right. That's all I got with that one.
That's fair. What you got on it, Lee? What does Southern need to do to win?
I think everyone knows, Southern's weak point is the offensive side of the ball. I think the defense is going to definitely have to carry the team this week against Jackson. We got to get pressure on the quarterback. Got to get pressure on the quarterback. Also, offensively, Skelton. I think they in order to win,
put Skelton in.
Put Skelton in. And look, even if it's not the quarterback position, you gotta have them on the field.
Yeah.
They basically got their best athlete on the bench, on the sideline. You put him in, whether it's playing running back, you gotta give him the ball because he's an athlete.
Facts.
He might not be the best quarterback on the field, but
he's the best athlete. Damn sure the best athlete.
Yeah, you gotta get him the ball. You gotta get him the ball. If they don't do that, it's gonna be tough for him. So I say defensively, we gotta get to the quarterback. If you allow him to sit back there all day behind that offensive line, Jackson State got a great offensive line. If you don't get past that O-line and get to the quarterback, and you allow him to sit back there and just pick your DBs apart, that's gonna be our downfall. Get to the quarterback, we put pressure on the quarterback, and offensively put Skelton in. If it comes down to the end of the game, our kicker go.
Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke is that dude. Uncle Luke.
I gotta ask a question. Did I just hear someone call Jackson State's offensive line good? Please take that back. There ain't nothing good about the O-line. It is atrocious.
They probably. I mean, I think they got one of the best offensive lines in the conference.
I ain't going. No way. I ain't going. Yeah. Now I tell you, running the ball, we need to do better. I keep it real where I need to keep it real at. But if I didn't seen our QB have so much time to throw the ball that we like make a decision. You get what I'm saying? Right. So I think pass blocking is admirable at times. You know what I'm saying? But as far as run, I think we need to run the ball better. All right, that's what it is. So
but look, honestly, Coach Prime running the ball don't look good to him. He got that offense. He got that skill. He a skill player.
Yeah. So he stacked up. Yeah, he stacked up on the fast.
Look, ain't nothing sexy about running the ball.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Unless you Barry Sanders, and not even a little bit. Exactly. I'm gonna go Blue. You can finish it up. This is my thing, right? So for Jackson State to win this game is literally do what you've been doing. If everything, especially defensively, just do what you've been doing. It's nothing to say. It's just keep doing what you're doing defensively. Offensively, keep doing what you've been doing. Literally, like pass the ball, don't run the ball, whatever you want to do, just do what you've been doing. Southern's not a team that's really going to take anything away from you. So it's more about execution on the Jackson State side to make this game to go their way. Now, Southern, get your pen and pad ready. All right. Take notes. Okay. I'm reading number 1, block James Houston. All right. Number 2, block James Houston. And number 3, block James. Like, God, I don't understand why coaches do not want to block this man. Listen, I'll put 3 Bamas on that nigga just to make us. Sorry, I'll put 3 Bamas on that guy just to be like, you're not going to beat me. You're not going to beat me. All right. But realistically, I'm agreeing with you, Lee. Skelton got to be in the game. If Skelton does not play this game, Rollins needs to be fired right after the game. Like, no bullshit, not playing. I don't call me the Black Pound Fireball, whatever. He needs to be fired on the field.
Running back.
They have him. How you got him at? You got a quarterback at kick returner, and you can't get him on the field for offense. Don't make no sense. right? So
Right.
that is my number one thing. Listen, if I'm Southern, I am playing a too high safety look. Jackson State gonna have to show me they can run the ball on my front seven. I'm not adding nobody. The only time I'm adding people is if I'm blitzing on a passing down. That is it. All right. I'm not getting out my too high because Malachi Wideman and them receivers are too damn good one-on-one with your sorry ass corners. And they sorry. They are sorry. So I'm going too high. And the next thing is, like you said, Lee, you got to get pressure on Shedeur. If you can't, listen, I call him the slowest, slipperiest dude I've ever seen in my life. But if you don't get to him, you're going to have a long day. All right, Blue. Hit us with it, boy wonder.
I mean, for Southern, you have to run the football. If you become one-dimensional, it's going to be 45-0. They are going to murder Southern if they can't run the football on Saturday. You have to get Dylan going. You got to get like 3 or 4 backs that you can keep fresh bodies in the game all day long. And also, if you want to stop Houston, put Skelton in and run some read option. Make Houston a non-factor. Make him make a decision and go the other way. But if you're going to pass it, I don't think you can bench Bubba. Because Skelton's going to throw 15 picks with the secondary if they can't run the ball. Bubba's going to have a big game in the air. And the number one thing is if they don't run the ball 40 to 50 times this game, I just can't see them winning. They are going to have to grind it out. Stick to your game plan. That's the number one thing. When I look at some Power 5 teams, they run the ball so well. But then if they don't get it going in the first quarter, they abandon it, and then all hell breaks loose. Stick with your game plan, even if it's not working early on defense. Get to Shedeur. You have to make him have nightmares. I want him waking up on Sunday morning telling Deion, man, I see James Houston in my room, bro. Can you check my closet? You're gonna have to be that far in the backfield because if you like Scotty said, if he sits in the pocket, he's gonna throw for 300.
Easy.
They can't stop anybody. And Malachi Wadman is a threat. That dude is built different. He's my favorite wide receiver to watch in the SWAC right now. But for Jackson State, you got to run the ball. I mean, you cannot be one-dimensional as well. But on defense, you ain't got to do nothing different. Tell the D-line to go after the quarterback and tell your secondary that you're better than the wide receivers that Southern has. You don't have to do anything special. I mean, if they make, like I said, if they make Southern one-dimensional, Jackson State's going to run away with this one, and it is not even going to be close.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, guys, I got the rivalries here. It's here. It's here. All right, me and Blue are not picking this game. It's on you. All right, Papa Doc, it's on you. What you go, DJ? Kick that shit. All right, who's first? Who's first? Who wants to give their score first?
28-24, Southern.
28-24, Southern. I love it. Believe.
How many points?
28-24.
We go get to the quarterback.
Jordan Lewis is back. So
yeah, definitely.
What you got on it, Mr. Jones?
Man, first of all, just being honest with you, it's always that was so disrespectful. You're not gonna score nowhere near that many points, bro. All right, that point total just got to me. It hit me right here because Texas Southern was the only people that squiggled that many, and that was still not that many. But I still got Jackson State comfortably, 38-9, 35-9. I'm gonna say 35-9 because you're gonna get some field goals. Y'all got a field goal kicker. I like y'all field goal kicker. I like him. I like him. So he gonna get his shine on that day. But as far as touchdowns, I don't see it too much. But I see us putting up points though. So I think 35-9. I think that's respectful.
No, gotta hit the alarm.
Hold on. You said 35-9?
That's respectful.
You said 35-9?
And that was respectful.
If that's respectful, I want to hear the high end prediction. If that's respectful, I want to know what's worst case.
Got 40. If you ain't going to JSU, it's JSU got 40 all day. I don't care what you're talking about. It's JSU got 40 all day. I'll put JSU got 40 all day.
You got in that red cup.
Man, you crazy in your head, bro. It's JSU got 40. I'm trying to be respectful and say we're not gonna put up 30 points. We're not gonna put up 30 points on you.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't worry about no records, none of that. Southern ain't got nothing to lose.
Fact.
So Jackson State about to get hit with all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have the people. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It don't matter what you hit.
It's gonna be
who you gonna hit? You gonna hit our people? So our defense gonna stop playing all of a sudden? So our defense gonna stop all of a sudden and let Southern score? You telling our defense gonna stop and start letting Southern score all of a sudden? Man, stop it.
Alabama and them.
Stop it.
He said,
y'all gonna come out there juiced up, swagging. I'm on that jigger juice. I'm on that jig. Are you gonna come out there turn? You gonna come out there turn? I feel you. All right, I'm gonna come out there. Look, Boosie might show up. It's gonna be a whole situation. You feel me? You feel me? I understand the energy. I'm gonna be there. I understand the energy.
Man,
but if you sit here telling me that your offense all of a sudden gonna score on our defense like that, man,
we gonna score on defense.
Stop it.
We gonna stop it.
I'm
gonna tell you like this.
Go ahead.
When I say Southern don't have nothing to lose,
you know what? 35
Shador,
12. I really
Shador about to get defenses that he never seen before.
You don't. It's not the def. It's the skill players. You don't have the players. You don't have the players. You got the scheme. You got the heart. You don't have the players.
All right, listen up, guys. This is what we're going to do. I'm taking 6 callers. All right, I got 3 callers on the line. I'm only taking 6 today. We're going to get in. We're going to get out. B-Lee got a family. I got stuff to do. We all got plans, all right? So we got stuff to do. I'm taking 6 callers. I'm not going no further. I'm already writing these numbers down. If you're a member, you get to jump the line. So if you want to get your call in and you're a member, go ahead and do that, all right? So first caller up. Hey, caller, you live. Turn your background down. What's good?
Hey, what up, Scotty? This is Chris out of Baton Rouge.
Talk to me.
Man, who is this dude on here talking shit, man? Like, bro. Hey, Steve, say, bro, it don't matter what y'all got on the record or none of that. Like when Southern and Jackson play, we get it up there, bro. They're just like when Grambling. Grambling can be bullshit. But guess what? They gonna play us hard, bro, and we gonna play them hard. We don't give a fuck what you talk about. We coming to whoop ass, bro. Y'all gonna have to bring that shit. Y'all gonna have to bring it. Whatever the fuck y'all got, Deion and everything in Jackson, because we coming with it, bro. Believe that. And we hostile as fuck. And you know how Baton Rouge get down. So we gonna be with the bullshit.
The dumb way.
Yeah. Bring that shit. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your ass. Bring that shit. We with the shit. And Scotty, we linking up. I'm coming to look for you, Scotty.
Oh, I'm not gonna be at the game.
And you know the human jukebox. And you know what's up with the jukebox with the old garbage ass. Only thing y'all got is drum majors, bro. That's the only thing that make y'all look good, bro. The fucking drum majors. That's the only thing. If you get rid of them fucking drum majors, y'all ain't shit, bro. Nothing. You know how we coming. Yeah, fix your face because I'm looking at you. Fix your
Hey, Chris, that boy is sweating now, Chris.
What say what? But chill out.
Chill out.
Hey, I mean what I said, bro.
Hey, listen,
right?
I'm not gonna be at the game, all right? So nobody come looking for me. All right, don't come looking for me. If you want to come find me, you're gonna see me on YouTube. Because I'm not gonna be at the game. All right. They try to charge too much for a Holiday Inn. I ain't about to do all that. You out your cotton picking mind. All right. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, what's good, big man? Hey,
what's up, Q?
This is a question for Q from Texas. Hey, this is a question for geared towards my boy Blue. Hey, so right now, FCS playoffs. You got 11 auto bids locked in. I'm looking at the 9 at-large bids. I'm looking at Big Sky. Has 4. Missouri Valley has 2. CAA has 2. And Scotland has 1. So you got 3 open slots. You got 6 teams fighting for. Blue, my question to you is, out of 7-4 Northern Iowa, 8-3 Rhode Island, and 8-3 Stephen F. Austin, and maybe a Mercer or VMI. What are FAMU's chance to get into the playoffs? And I'm gonna log off.
Hey, appreciate the call, Q. Hey, he know his stuff, don't he?
Yeah, I was that was a refreshing call. Like it's like knew the teams, everything like that. I would say Northern Iowa was pretty much locked in. I mean, their losses were like to North Dakota State, South Dakota State. They play in the toughest FCS conference in college football in the Missouri Valley. They're probably going to be in regardless if they win out. I would say Stephen F. Austin has a great shot. I mean, one of their losses was to Sam Houston, the number one team in the country. They played them within 1 point. But I really think FAMU could slide into that final spot. I'm not high on Mercer at all. Like, and I personally think FAMU is going to get that. I'm rooting for FAMU to get that last spot. It's just going to come down to. It's really going to come down to whether Jackson State wins out. If Jackson State drops a game, it's going to kill FAMU's resume because they played Fort Valley State instead of playing an out-of-conference opponent. And also they need Prairie View to keep winning too, because that game against Incarnate Word is still hanging over the balance. They want to see how Prairie View's looking as well. So for me, I would say FAMU has a chance at that third spot, possibly, but Northern Iowa is going to be brutal to beat, and so is Stephen F. Austin.
Hey, great call, great call, Quincy. Great call. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
JSU by 40. But nah, this is boy Kedrick. I'm calling out of Atlanta. I had to say what's up to my boy, Mr. Jones. And I ain't gonna lie, I was giving him hell. But my boy B. Lee, you held it down like a real one. And y'all both had a great show. I appreciate all of y'all for the look that y'all gave. Great takes. You know, my boy Blue held it down. I just wanted to call in and say what's up. Great show, guys.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Yeah, even on the rivalry week, I can get some love. Even on the rivalry week. Hey, Soundwave, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen?
What's
everyone good today? Man, I just wanted to call in and just say what's up to the quarterback there. You know, I'm trying to get my SWAC hours up, so I started look at a couple of your clips on YouTube. You know, you got some game there, brother. I just want to say that we all know what's going down this week, man. JSU is taking it. Sorry to all the Southern fans out there, but I'm going to JSU 24-14. And that's my call, Scotty. Thanks.
Hey,
much love from Canada. Peace out.
Appreciate it, Soundwave. Got some love, B. Lee from Canada, and Jack State got another pick in. All right. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ford? Talk to me.
Hey, the game will be a blowout. You know who it's going to be. I got two things I want to say. The Jackson State alumni, let me turn this down. The Jackson State alumni over here in Atlanta saying that they made $5.2 million off of that homecoming game. And I'm saying, is that a myth or is that a fact? Now, if they made $5.2 million, that's big dogging. The second thing, I want to ask a question to this brother Lee, who is a former quarterback at Southern. I want to know from you, what do you think of Eric Dooley taking over at Southern University? Y'all have a good night.
Hey, appreciate the call, Mr. Ford.
I think he'll be Southern's next head coach.
Facts. Okay. Oh, a little breaking news.
I can be biased. Coach Dooley was my wide receiver coach at Southern. A lot of his staff, Mark Frederick, Damon Nivens, Alvin Fosselman, all of those guys. Alvin Fosselman, I played with him. He was my fullback. But all of those guys, Coach Middleton on defense. So offensively and defensively, they all were coaching me. So I can't be biased about this.
Just a little bit.
Do I think it's a good Do I think it's a good fit for Southern? Definitely, because Coach Dooley does a great job of recruiting, especially Louisiana, mainly the New Orleans area. And honestly, all jokes aside, I think that he's the only one in the conference that could actually compete in recruiting with Coach Prime.
Oh wow!
He's the closest. He's the closest to Coach Prime. And look, honestly, Coach Prime is my favorite football player all time. So it's a love-hate thing right now.
So I gotta ask you, because every Southern fan I've been in communication with is pissed about the celebrity coach theory. Are you one of the Southern people that do you think Southern would hire a celebrity head coach, or do you think that is just not something that program would want to do?
Honestly, I think it's hard to hire another celebrity coach like Coach Prime. He has, if you think about it, he has that swag that no other coach, no matter what conference you win, nobody has that swag like Coach Prime. So if you go and get another celebrity coach to compare him to Coach Prime, it's nothing like that. So you have to go with a coach that's gonna be more on the, and I'm gonna say this name, but I'm not comparing him to Nick Saban, but you have to get a guy like that will out coach Coach Prime instead of trying to be like Coach Prime with the swag that Coach Prime. Don't nobody have swag like Coach Prime. Even when Coach Prime was playing, nobody had swag like him. So you're gonna have somebody on that Nick Saban style of coaching that's gonna be suitable for that position. I heard people saying Marshall Faulk. That's no comparison. It's no comparison to Coach Prime when it comes to celebrity status. So I wouldn't be too fond of a celebrity coach.
That's the best answer I've heard to that question.
I gotta give
answer.
I gotta give it to you. My only rebuttal to that is I've heard from some Southern people that are pretty close to the administration that they're looking to they're willing to break the bank on this new hire. I'm not breaking the bank on Coach Dooley. You're not worth $400,000. You're not worth $350,000. I'm apologies. Like, listen, I'm not trying to count your pockets, Mr. Coach Dooley. I'm really not. But you're not worth $400,000. Like, let's just be real. So if I'm going to go break the bank, I gotta get somebody that is going to come with resources. That's why I want a celebrity coach. Now, you're absolutely right. Nobody's Deion. I'm not asking you to be Deion. All I'm asking to do is when these kids are in the transfer portal, right? And you got these fringe 4-star, these high-level 4-star, these fringe 4-stars, and Deion FaceTimes them. I can send Ed Reed to FaceTime them as well. And now you're talking to 2 NFL Hall of Famers. And now you're like, damn, okay, man. Oh, okay. Now the kid is like, well, they do got 3 safeties at, Jackson State. I don't think I'm going to be able to play. Southern ain't got no defense. I'm going to start tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's those type of comparisons. I think that you want to get those fringe star players. And I think another celebrity coach helps that. I agree with you 100%, Lee. Ain't nobody Deion. Ain't nobody.
My question, Elvin just put it in the chat because that's exactly what I was about to ask you. If he beats Deion, wins the SWAC this year and the Celebration Bowl this year, you ain't paying him $400K if you're Southern?
Look, honestly, you know what Coach Dooley brings to Southern? That Louisiana recruiting, that New Orleans recruiting. Coach Dooley recruits he's from New Orleans. His history is Southern. Now, even though he went to Grambling, he played at Grambling. His whole career, his whole coaching career has been 90% Southern. Everybody loves Coach Dooley down here. Why not make him your next head coach?
So let me get this straight, Lee. So you're saying you can beat a well-recruited country team, let me. Blue, help me out with what I'm trying to say. You can beat it. So you're saying if Dooley recruits Louisiana the way he's supposed to, you can beat a team that recruits the country over somebody. You can beat a team that recruits the country over somebody who just recruits Louisiana. That's what you're telling me.
He's gonna mainly recruit the Louisiana area. That's go get the fans. That's go get more of the fans to the stands. The Texas, the Florida, the Mississippi, he's go recruit those areas very hard. Alabama, he's go recruit the South. Now he has coaches on his staff that are from the heart of Miami. I played with guys that came from Miami. Where we got speed at. Tallahassee, that speed. He has coaches set up on his staff right now that can go into those inner city schools in Miami and Florida and hit them and hit them and I'm talking about linebacker blitz them.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Lee, before you keep going. What makes Dooley a great head coach? What makes him like, because I'm assuming if you were the AD at Southern, you probably hire him. I mean, a little biased, but I get that.
Yeah.
But what makes him a great head coach in your opinion?
I think Coach Dooley is a people's person. It's not one player that I've played with that have came before me that can't go to Coach Dooley still to this day, and he won't show you the love that he genuinely has. Like he's gonna show you that he's a great person, and his knowledge for the game is amazing. It's amazing. He recruits. He'll call me today. Hey man, I just flew my jet into New Orleans, man, and man, I'm locking down the whole city of New Orleans. I'm locking down the whole state of Louisiana. This is my state. And he'll joke with me. He'll say, Nick Saban called me to go into New Orleans. You know, things like that. He's a great person. And probably one of the best coaches I've ever been around. If Coach Dooley told any one of his guys to run through a wall, we run it through that wall. And he's always calm, cool, and collective. Under pressure, I'm like, I remember times where it's 4th and inches, and man, we got to get this first down. Everybody get nervous during the game.
Yeah.
But Coach Dooley will bring you over to the side and, hey man, what you all right? Like he'll tell you something that
make you get your mind off the play, the forfeit.
Like
yeah.
All right, boy, you can't nobody out here stop you.
Yeah.
And when he says that, he means it.
That's real.
And I don't think Coach Prime could stop him one-on-one. Coach Dooley was a receiver. Coach Prime cannot stop Coach Dooley right now. If we did one-on-ones, Coach Dooley
Prime injured. Don't do that. You know Prime.
Have you seen the fingers? The fingers.
He hurt. Coach Dooley go win.
Scotty, bro. You have the problem, Scotty. Being real with you, it's not so much him. It's kind of him, but then it's like you too, bro. It's like
man, Coach Prime cannot stop Coach Dooley right now if they line down.
Because he can't. He's not supposed to be walking. Are you right? What you want me to say?
I just want you to agree with me.
Yes.
I want you to agree with me.
Yes, in a wheelchair. That's out of line, bro. What kind of comparison is this? This is not the time for this comparison. This is a 6 months ago comparison. When his foot was still kind of crooked, I bet he could have done it. All right.
Am I telling the truth?
Oh man,
this you, bro. This on you, bro.
I don't blame me for laughing. I'm just the host. All right, we'll take these two. We're gonna take 2 more callers. We out of here. Hey, caller, you loud? Talk to me. Hey, Carly, talk to me.
Yeah, this your boy D calling out Jackson, Mississippi, man.
Man, you calling underneath some water, boy. I can barely hear you. What you doing?
We ain't underwater, man. Stop dropping the ball, man. Look, this flag coach that called from us go from SU. You know how the city coming. You know we coming to the game. You know how we stepping. Stop playing. Jackson, Mississippi, we gonna be down there. My boy, he gonna run it with me. I'm gonna meet up with him at the game.
Bro, hold on, man. Listen, man. I don't know if you got like Metro PDS because this is not working for nobody right now. I'm gonna need you to. You gonna have to give me a speaker, take me out the bag. What are we doing?
You know you hate Jackson State, Scotty, but you know, I had to call in.
Nobody can hear you.
Anybody will call in talking about Jackson, you're gonna find something to be wrong. You
Bro,
know?
your phone is bad.
Bro, he put tape over his speaker, bro. Like it's completely muffled. Like
I'm not lying. Like, come on. He said the dude said he calling from under his pillow. Like, I'm not lying. Nobody can hear you. What are we doing, man? Like,
hey, that's a first. Yeah, you're a JSU hater because you don't even give them good phones, Scotty. Your membership, I better get a free phone next month.
Hey,
if I pay my
Scotty,
membership,
bro. Hey,
I
Scotty,
better get a
Scotty,
free
bro.
phone.
Hey, Scotty, stop giving people from Jackson State bad connections, bro. I see what's going on here.
Yeah,
I see
y'all
what's going on. Everybody from Southern, but my Baton Rouge dude, he came in with all the smoke, and it was clear. I heard him crystal clear,
clear as day.
You know that's kind of. Hey, but Scotty, you know that's kind of how our band is, crystal clear. Instead
How
of
does he keep doing that? How does he keep doing this? How, bro? We could be talking about changing the world. People like, yeah, man, we do need to plant some more trees. But that Southern band, though, you heard him out there? I mean, I ain't playing. Hey, 6 a.m.
Hey, Mr. Joe,
6 a.m.
It's Scotty fault.
Oh man. Oh, y'all are bad.
It's Scotty fault, man.
Blame Scotty. That's my hashtag for the week.
Hey, Carly, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, Scotty, what's going on, man? This is Jerome from Charlotte. What's good?
See, he's a Jackson State guy. He's a Jackson State guy, and it's clear.
You heard me complain.
Man, go ahead.
Hey, couple of quick things, man. Brother in the yellow, he's kind of delusional, man. Ain't no way in the world you're going to get Dooley to leave Prairie View with all those amenities, the best facilities among HBCUs, to come to that roach-infested, Project Field, crime-ridden, raggedy-ass Southern University. Ain't no way. Number two, Jackson State got mind control over Dooley. With a sorry team the last 3 seasons, we whooped their ass. We whooped Dooley's ass. Number three, if you notice, Coach Prime, everybody that talks shit to Jackson State this spring, Coach Prime has made it a mission to beat their ass. So watch what the hell I promise you, Jackson State is about to do something worse than we did A&M in Huntsville. I got the score 78-3. And I'm out.
Oh my God.
This man said 78-3.
Man, listen, if it's even close to that at halftime, I need the Southern AD to go down the front and escort him out the stadium. I don't even need to see him finish the game.
Fired on. Listen, I'm handing out pink slips to everybody on staff. Thank you. Last check. Thank you. Last check. Thank you. Last check.
Get that last picture.
What? I'm about to say, go talk to Donald.
Senior day.
I'm like, go talk to Donald. He down there at Georgia Tech. See if they got some jobs down there for you, because you're not welcome here.
Bro, he's pulling band members.
Huh?
Where was he from?
Charlotte. He's from Charlotte.
They must have moonshine in Charlotte.
Boy, he drinking something 78-3. But that boy said roach infested. I said, wow. I was like,
hey, but look, going back to the Dooley to why would he leave? Why would Dooley leave PV?
Yeah,
man, this is home for Dooley. Southern is home for Dooley. It's only right.
But Preview nice, bro. Hey, Preview crazy nice. You know what I'm saying? And they got, and you know, Preview got, look, hey, truth be told, look, just to let you know, Scotty, Preview got long money.
Yeah, they do.
Preview got outside of, look, they don't talk about it and they don't brag. They don't, but Preview got outside in the SWAC, you know, outside, you know, everybody got endowments, but Preview got money to do stuff and they build every year on their campus.
Yeah,
they build a new building, a new dorm, a new stadium every other year. So, you know, and so, and Dooley know what he has and then the Preview alum, oh, they care. Because like outside our homecoming, I know Southern homecoming, hey, Scotty, we got to go to Preview homecoming one year. It'll change you.
Ooh. Yeah.
It'll change you.
Hey, but look. Just a year ago, they was trying to get rid of Dooley.
He said, "Give me some time."
Things change in college football. I still think y'all need to hire Jalou, but that's just my opinion.
That would be a good hire, though.
Let me take this.
That would be a great hire.
Hey, caller, you live. Turn your background down.
Hey, enjoy the show, guys.
Appreciate it.
We needed all that smoke from Southern last week, but anyway, hey, Blue. So I know the transfer portal is going to change next year. So what's the change? Because I know everybody won't be as free to do all the changing from school to school like they've done the last year or last 2 years. So do you know what the changes will be? Enjoy the show.
So I mean, yeah, they're putting a little bit more restriction on it. But last year, what they did with COVID year is since some people didn't play and things like that, everyone in the country could just transfer freely. And I'm talking about in conference, out of conference. It doesn't matter where across levels of college football. But a lot of conferences, you can't transfer within conference, and they're really trying to change that. Like Lincoln Riley blocked his quarterback's transfer twice, where he said he couldn't play because he was going to a division rival. Because what they're worried about is players transferring to a school because they're offering them to offer, like, this is what the playbook is. This is how we practice. And like, it's like insider trading pretty much, but it'll just be one free transfer. So what it just means is everyone will get one shot to transfer. If you transfer twice, you're still going to have to sit out a year. And then there'll probably be some conference restrictions if you try to transfer twice within conference. But I mean, I think the one free transfer rule is like a nice first step for, you know, giving student athletes freedom to, you know, have control over their career. So it's a small first step. There's still a long way to go. And they're also changing roster limits too, because what happened with Tennessee this year, they fired their coach. They lost like 50 players, but they only could have the 25 new scholarships for that roster. So it messed up the entire roster, and they weren't given a fair shot to recruit. And so what they're going to do is they're going to like have like a moving scale. I won't get into all the math of it because I'm terrible at describing math, but depending on how many transfers you have out, your scholarship limit fluctuates. So it's kind of like a moving scale. Like if you lose a coach and you lose 20 transfers, you're going to have a bunch of new scholarships to offer, because it's kind of unfair to hard cap it at 25 when Bama lost 40 players and Mississippi State lost 3. So, I mean, that's going to be the biggest changes.
That's what's up. That's why I call him the Boy Wonder. That's why he's on here, the Boy Wonder. All right. Last caller is the guy who was calling from underneath a pillow. So give him a chance. He's kind of called back. See if his phone works this time. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to us.
Hey, caller, you live. Hey, yo, Scotty.
Go ahead.
You trying to go? Yeah, can you hear me good now?
Yeah, a lot better. Yeah, a lot better. A lot better.
A lot better. Good. Yeah, because look, I see them all in the comments talking that talk, but we get money down here in Jackson, Mississippi. We having a bag. You hear me?
But your phone sounded like you were underwater, though.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool or whatever. But I'm having money. You hear me?
With an underwater phone.
I'm finna hop in my bin in a minute. Leave my crib. I just closed on me a new crib, so I'm having my way out.
With an underwater phone. I mean, like, your priorities.
Get out my boy, Scotty. Get out my boy. Let my boy speak.
Because he's trying to brag. He trying to brag, but you called in with an underwater phone. How you trying to?
Hey, he got it better. He above water now. He above ground.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. I'll mess with you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, all of the issues, JSU had it. You know what I'm saying?
We undefeated this year. Period.
How you
we ain't talking
undefeated?
about what happened back. We ain't talking about what happened back in the G. We on our way right now. You hear me? And we're gonna be in SU this weekend. We having our way down there too. Everywhere we go. That's how we coming. You hear me?
Can I ask
Every
you,
time on my mama.
Can I ask you a question? On your mama, can I ask you a question?
On your mama, go ahead.
All right. How are you undefeated with a loss? Just make that make sense to me.
Look, we are, you know I miss, guys. We undefeated in the SWAC. You know I know we lost to UL by 1 point.
Okay, my I didn't. I you know I'm literal like that. I'm very.
Was it 1 point?
It was 5 points, but you know,
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
He got a bag though. He got a bag. It's okay. He got a bag.
It was one score.
Go ahead.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
really
you. I got
basketball
you.
player, but I'm a SWAC fan. Period.
Got you. I got
you. You hear me?
Yeah, I got
and
you.
I'm from the city. But yeah, I'm just letting them know how we coming.
That's
you know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? I hear all the hate, you know, but you know, they come when you from Jackson, Mississippi. We used to that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Unbothered.
I feel you.
You hear me? Gonna be at SU game. Gonna be at the championship. I see anybody else.
Yeah.
We on our way with this shit.
Yeah.
No cap.
No cap. None. What's
But
up?
yeah, for sure. I definitely had to call in and talk about shit because you know what I'm saying. So, I've been watching it for about a cool week. I love the content and shit. Just keep it up, man.
Hey, appreciate you, my boy. Thanks for the call. That's how y'all coming, Mr. Jones. That's how y'all.
That's the Jackson fans.
We got to take one more. We got to take one more off that. We can't end the show like that. Mr. Campbell, Mr. Ford, someone call in.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ryan, you live. Talk to us.
Hey, Scott, look, man, I just real quick, man. I've been hearing a lot of talk, you know, through HBCU outlets and everything. Everybody saying like the weakest part of JSU defense is the run game. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I looked at the stats, it's like JSU leading the SWAC and run defense. Now, granted, they had 2 bad weekends, you know, against Texas Southern, and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't their usual against Mississippi Valley. But to me, the problem with Texas Southern was they had a run scheme that was different for them boys. They had to adjust to it. So I don't know why everybody acting like, oh, JSU. And like I heard on Fox News, you know, or the Strike Zone yesterday, they were saying like they small, Jackson State small in the middle. I'm like, huh? When that? I don't know. Well, what you think about that?
We say Fox News. He said Fox News.
He trying to be funny because I called the pregame show Fox News. He trying to be funny, but this is my thing, right? If you want to be effective against Jackson State, you run the ball. All right, Delta State, they ran the ball against y'all, it was effective. ULM ran the ball against y'all, it was effective. Texas Southern ran the ball, it was effective. Like so. If you're playing to a team that if you're playing to a strength of where you feel like you'll be better, if you can run the ball against Jackson, big question, all right, if you can run the ball against Jackson State, you have a better chance of being more successful. The game is slower, it doesn't get out of hand, so the game looks competitive. It might not feel competitive, but it will look competitive.
That's the question. That's the question right there.
Yeah,
it's like I'm asking you guys. Listen, I get that, and I agree 100%. Your best bet is to run the ball against Jackson, but it's like the last couple of weeks they acting like it's so easy. But like I say, everybody don't have Andrew Body in the backfield to make, you know what I'm saying, to run that option game like that. You know what I'm saying?
But they do have
Andrew Body is different.
But listen, if we're being honest, Southern's O-line is better than Texas Southern's, supposedly. We'll just say supposedly. All right. If they play Skelton is more, I would say, accomplished. He's more accomplished, so he's been in these big games before, so he's not going to be scared of the moment. And Southern is a run-first team. You know what I'm saying? I think Texas Southern's a little bit more balanced than what they are. But, hey, Ryan, I appreciate the call, my boy. I'm going to take this last call. We're going to get up out of here. All right. Hey, what do you guys say to that? I mean, yeah, when you give up 200 yards on the ground, what are we doing? That's just, I'm sorry, like, I'm not saying you're the worst defense in the world, but 200 yards on the ground, like,
big plays, bro. It was big plays. All right, big plays.
Were they looking for the Southern game and overlooking Texas Southern?
Most likely. Most likely.
That's what I think. Because
Most
I
likely.
mean, yeah, that wasn't a normal Jackson State team that we had been seeing. And it's Texas Southern. Texas Southern is another stat game. So I honestly, I mean, yeah, Jackson run defense is good.
Yeah, I mean,
think they were just
it's
looking
naturally
past.
good. It's naturally good because they blitz as much. So when you blitz as much as you do, you naturally run blitz. So even though people like usually scheme up run blitzes, Jackson State blitzes so much, it all looks like a run blitz because they just be blitzing.
We had to make a strong adjustment on defense though, because that RPO was tough.
Yeah, because what you want to do is you want to listen, like Blue said, you want to attack James Houston. You don't want to allow James Houston just a free range to just play without thinking. If you make him think, you like and Brian and Lee, you know, you want to make a defense think because once they're thinking, they're not reacting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do with James. You want to constantly make his mind think, okay, am I going to get blocked? Am I going to get chipped? Are they going to option me? Who's my pitch man? So he can't just play with his hair on fire. Because if he plays with his hair on fire, you lose it. It's just that you lose it.
Right.
Like I got to address something. Did the Southern fan just call Texas Southern a stat game?
I mean, I wasn't gonna say nothing about that because I was trying to see
how Andrew Body put up over 500 yards of total offense.
Oh, hey, Blue. See, he didn't say who was the stat game for. He didn't say who. He didn't say who the stat game was for. All right, he didn't say it was Texas Southern stat game against Southern. He just said stat game. That was the caption.
Insert whoever you want.
Whoever may apply.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. All right, last caller, for real. Listen, last caller. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to us.
Hey, what up, Scotty? I wasn't even gonna call in, man. And then that guy said 78-30. You threw your hands up and said you was through, man. So y'all boys had me laughing over there, man. But my name is Randall. I actually went to college with Mike, man. I don't know if Mike remembers me from being on the yard. I used to work with the softball program when I was there. Mike stayed at the Palisades, man. But and I want to say Lee too. Had a connection. One of my roommates, man, Roy James, played against you. He said in high school. I don't know if you remember him or not. But I just want to say real quick, I know y'all guys trying to get out of here. I just think what kind of make JSU different was just, I know all programs or all colleges, have students from all over the place. But I just remember, I'm from Texas, and I just remember a lot of even football players, but just students in general were from all over, whether it be Texas, California, Chicago, Virginia, East Coast, West Coast. And I just remember that a lot of people talk about Jackson State from the perspective of Jackson, Mississippi. And really, Jackson State University is something of its own that's just different than, just the city or even just the state. So I just wanted to share that with you, man. Let y'all boys go.
Hey, appreciate the call, man. All right. All right, guys, listen, we are about to get out of here. You know what week it is. What week? You know it's the BOOMBOX Classic, right? So I had to bring back my man Bryant Lee. The real one over here, Mr. Jones, the real review. You can catch him on YouTube. And when's your next video coming out? Are you doing a Southern video?
Man, look, I got a new series of videos already shot, just editing them now. Look, you don't see a lot of people, a lot of people you just meeting. You might even see Scotty. So just be on the lookout for season 2 of the real review and a lot of recaps and a lot of things coming up. So yeah, tune in, check in.
Hey man, listen, guys, I really always appreciate you guys jumping on, blessing me with your presence. I'm glad I can make this work with the rivalry. It was respectful, it was funny, it was great. Get some trash talking. Saw a couple close games, heartbreakers, you know what I'm saying? But mostly, listen, I might have to have y'all call in for the post game. Win or lose. Listen. I'm gonna need y'all to call in for the post game to give me your. Hey, Scotty, I ain't think it was gonna go that way, or damn, Scotty, we whooped their ass. I need all that energy. I'll make sure I'll get y'all first. If y'all call in, we can make that happen. But y'all got the final words. Y'all can say whatever you want. Then we gonna get up out of here. Shout out whoever y'all want.
Hey, Scotty, if we get blown out, I'm reporting you.
Oh man!
I'm about to cancel you like they cancel Boosie.
I would be on that, the baby cancel. You know, the baby. I don't know if he's still canceled, but
yeah, man. Man, I enjoyed myself, man. Like always, man. I'm always tuning in.
Appreciate
Man,
it.
Scotty, I love what you're doing, man. Keep it up. Man, I see you were getting bashed on one of them on one of your videos, man. I'm like, man, y'all going in, man.
Ain't nothing new. This live life is different, and Blue would tell you this live life is different, man. It's different. I'm trying to tell you.
Man, I'm gonna have to follow you, man. Nice meeting you, man. I'll follow you on IG too. And man, I wish nothing but the best for y'all, man. And if y'all coming to the game this weekend, I'll be there. Me and the wife go show up. Man, y'all be safe. Enjoy yourselves. Man, Scotty, man, you got to come out here one time, man, for one of these games, man.
I do.
And look, honestly, I'm gonna tell you like this: it's better. I feel like the games are better when we go to Jackson. I as far as like just the fans, the whole vibe is better.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I don't know if it's because it's a wide open area and it's more tailgating to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just always enjoyed being at Jackson opposed to at home.
That's real. That's real. Yeah. Look at Mr. Jones over there like, you better. Yeah, respect.
I mean, he just said enough. He just said enough negative. No, I'm just saying.
Look, I wish there was a stadium where a stadium where we can have a bigger audience, a bigger fan base. You know what I'm saying, for a game. I know back in the day they used to play it at the Superdome in New Orleans.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that used to be a New Orleans Superdome game. And they used to pack the stadium. They used to pack it. But I don't know, what's the gist to that. So man, enjoy it, man. 28-24.
28-24. I got him locked in. 28-24. What you got, Mr. Jones?
Well, first, hey, all respect to you, Scotty and Blue. I appreciate the love, and Lee. Wherever you are in this thing. Look, I appreciate you too, man. Look, had a good time. Always down to have some good laughs with some good people and talk sports with people who know what's going on. So that was cool too. Tell everybody who tuned in, the Real Review is, we got more things coming, got more access to do a couple things. So we're going to be trying to do more things. So just stay tuned, subscribe, check in. As far as this weekend, Scotty, it's Southern Week, bro. I ain't got to, we didn't talk about this when I met you, I believe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did.
I didn't tell you, I didn't even know who you were, but I told you what was going on and what to prepare for. For real. I just met the guy. I'm like, look, Southern Week, bro, that's something you want to be around. You don't want to miss that situation. If you miss everything else, at least try to tiptoe for that situation. But you know what I'm saying, the excitement been the same, even more now, you know what I'm saying, especially since Southern got us in the spring. So we got more revenge than rivalry, you know what I'm saying? So that makes this game more exciting. I'm excited. I still same score, 35-9. I give you 12 because I like the kicker. I give you 12 because I like the kicker. That's what I'm still there. I'm still there. But hey. And though you know what I'm saying, Baton Rouge is it is for the Roughnecks when the game come around though. But when the game is really in Jackson, bro, you get the full-fledged experience, yo. Like you do get the full-fledged. You get a chance to see the rivalry on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because it is more space, it's more walk around, more things to do like that. But Southern, it's an environment. You know what I'm talking about? Like you're going into the trenches, so it's good either way. So I'm looking forward to the game, and because I already know who's gonna win that thing.
So you just looking at glow. You just looking at glow.
I'm just trying to still be friends Monday. You feel me, Lee?
Hey, so you, Blue, what you got?
Man, y'all already know where to find me, man. Me and Scotty, all y'all support both of us, man. Appreciate y'all, and you already know the Roundtable's coming back. I got to get on Scotty, man. We took some weeks off. Got to start making this a weekly thing, man. So we'll definitely be back.
a birthday, man. It was a birthday.
I know. Hey, you're good. You're good.
Birthday, man. Jesus, guys, can't get a birthday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, listen, I'll be on live more than man, Jesus. Anyway, all right, man. Listen, man. You heard it from everybody. Make sure you subscribe to everybody's stuff. You check into everybody. Listen, man. We here to have fun, have a good time. Make sure y'all, if you do go to the game, make sure you're safe. Be safe. We know we want to be ignorant. But don't be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We want to have fun, ignorant style, but don't be ignorant. All right? So you already know what it is. Until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless. All right?